Hey guys, so I don't have a lot of time to do videos. I did just have twin boys, so I'm gonna try to start doing more videos on a consistent basis. But this video is more, what do you do if civil war or civil unrest breaks out and you're kind of behind enemy lines, like, and you can't find like-minded people, like. I'm in southern Maine, which is really blue. I can't find any, like, mags, you know, or people that want to do it. I know people are, excuse me, there's a lot of people that agree with me that they see bad things happening. Like, for instance, our governor, I mean, bills get voted out, she signs them into law anyway. But they see that things are going to go bad, that the economy can kind of go bad and maybe violence will break out, but yet they don't want to do anything about it. They don't want to prepare. They want to go out mag dumping and shooting, which, yeah, I agree that shooting on a regular basis is good, but there's more, way more to preparedness than shooting. Like exercise. Now where I go shooting it's kind of an exercise. I mean, it's a ruck to get in there, especially this time of year. Everything's wet, but you know, you can make that good training. And but yeah, exercise. Again, you don't have to have a six-pack or anything like that. I personally think if you're strong enough to put a ruck full and, you know, run around a bit and walk for a decent amount, I think that's good. I think it's good to have the extra weight for your body to consume if things do get bad, because you're not going to be eating as regularly, you know. So I don't think you have to be like these guys are all, you know, ripped, but yeah. So what do you do behind enemy lines? Where I live, really blue. Can't find anyone to even shoot with, just because they don't. I don't want to go out and waste ammo. You know, I want to run drills and stuff like that. I'm not, like, strict about it, but I'd like to do more than just go out shooting. You know, find a group of people that want to do some exercises together. Or training, you know, like how to hatch up a gunshot, you know, stuff like that. So what do you do? I mean, I've got my wife, who's amazing. She likes shooting. She's a nurse. She knows first aid. She has first aid stuff prepped. Woman can cook, bake, you know, make bread and stuff like that. Very good at, she's got a good green thumb. But I also have 5 kids. I mean, my oldest son and daughter can shoot to an extent. But yeah, what do you do? Behind enemy lines, civil war breaks out, or civil unrest. I mean, even say martial law. Do you really think blue states aren't going to be like, well, we're going against Trump? And it doesn't, I'm not a hardcore Trumper, but I do see that Democrats tend to, no matter what, they go the opposite of Trump. I don't agree with everything Trump does, but Biden did it, they're like, totally fine. Trump does it, it's the end of the world. You know, it's weird. But, martial law. Say Trump does martial law. Do you really think these blue, not all, but I think the extreme blue, like my governor, I mean, California, states like that, New York, do you really think they're going to listen to the federal government? No. They're going to try to take your rights away. So they don't believe you deserve deserve rights. I mean, we have people in government right now that think you don't have to worry about coyotes up north because there's no deer population in northern Maine. What? Like, we have stupid people in office on both sides. But when you have a state full of stupid people, and for instance, bills get voted down, our governor signs them in anyway. Yet they complain about democracy. You know, when you're in a state like that, where the governor she doesn't care what you think, and martial law breaks out, and everybody knows what's going on with Maine. Anyone that's, you know, pays attention with our governor, you know, she doesn't care about the majority of people, you know, what they want. It's how she feels at the moment. So I just see, say, martial law, civil unrest, civil war, something breaks out, I feel our governor will turn tyrannical. Now, I have a plan to get out of this state, but it's years down the road. I have 2 kids in school, you know, like I said, just had twins, so it's not as easy. I know you hear people be like, just move, just move. That's not doable for most people. I mean, when you have kids in school doing good, you take them out of school, that affects them. You have to find a job. You have to find a house, and houses are stupidly expensive right now. That's just, anyone that says that's an idiot. So just move. It doesn't work. You know, because the whole thing about preparedness is you have a team. So you have family watching your kids when you go to work. You move 2 hours away, that's no longer there. What do? You can't afford daycare. I mean, that's ridiculous. So just move. It doesn't work. Try to find a group of people in the other state, which I live right on the border of New Hampshire. That'd be nice. How do you do it? There's no one. I can't seem to find anyone. I guess hide, bury stuff, because you can't take on it's hard to go against a tyrannical government by yourself. You know, me, a 42-year-old man, is not gonna stand a chance against, you know, a group of heavily armed dudes. So, what do you do? I don't know. If you can think of anything, I'd like to hear it. Put it down in the comments. You know, make a reply video. I would like to have that discussion. That's one of the things I wanted for this channel, is to have discussions like that. Like, what do you do in this scenario? I would like to go further with that. So if you have any ideas of what you do when you're in a state that is turning, you know, bad, and shit hits the fan, whatever your scenario, shit hits the fan is, and you're kind of stuck behind enemy lines, so to speak. Yeah, I'd like to know what you think. I'll keep an eye on responses, but yeah, that's all I got for today. Have a good one.